Hey, where's the reporter?
Hey, Dean, it's for you.
Who is it?
You said you'd find out soon enough.
Have you found what you're looking for?
Oh, no.
Good job today. I'm impressed. But if you don't hurry, your girlfriend will be burnt to a crisp.
Sections A and B, you check out each and every floor of the building. Section C, you get the fire inside the storeroom. Needless to say, saving human lives takes priority here. Just remember, the longer the fire burns, the greater the casualties. You want to contain it as quickly as you possibly can. That's it. Now get to it.
Help him! Dean, do you copy? We found out the exact number of people trapped inside. There are 4 people trapped inside. We're moving into the warehouse. Now the factory? I heard this is a serial arson case. Does it have something to do with the call that Dean got? Help him! That's it. Help him! Dean, do you copy? We found out the exact number of people trapped inside. There are 6 people trapped inside. Help him! It's hot! doesn't look good. Spray the center of the fire.
him! I'm still...
Trapped inside.